Okay, alright, I'm gonna just make sure it's up and live before I say too much to start with, because I'm still not really used to talking while doing this. I believe I timed it right. Let's see. Yeah, alright. Okay, it's up, it's working. So you may notice there's a few things different today from, well, the fact that I'm talking at the start of a stream, that's different. That's really different. To the fact that, okay, 1 second. Let's see, how do I make the volume lower? I think this makes it louder, or does that make it lower? Or I'll just move closer to it. And lower the music a little bit. I have not used this thing enough. Let's see. No, that's just has to have the volume put up. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, so thank you. So as I was saying, there's a lot of differences today, from my outfit to the layout. So as a lot of people may know, or even if you don't, Rainy, a friend of mine who I've known for like the last 3.5 years now, I want to say. She had been streaming quite a bit for quite a while, and unfortunately in late February she had to stop for medical reasons. And unfortunately she didn't end up making it, and she passed away. And I know a lot of people have been hoping she'd come back. I mean, obviously I've wanted her to come back. And it's really depressing, to say the least. So what I decided that I would do today is we'd go ahead and visit her dream towns, because even if she can't be here with us in person anymore, we can at least still enjoy that. And she always put so much work into her towns. And so the reason for the different outfit today is for those who may have not seen the first day I played Animal Crossing, which I have made a handy command. Yes, the mic is on Scum. So he actually helped me out a lot, along with Zed and Shenanner. And these were two of the gifts he actually gave me: the pink wetsuit and the lovely hair accessory. And so I really wanted to try and wear those today, because they were two of the first items I received from her, along with actually a lot of things. Most of the flowers that I've grown were due to some of the ones she gave me to begin with to breed. And I mean, this town really wouldn't be nearly as great without her help, among others. And so even my first trip to the island was with Rainy. And so you can see some photos of us when we were playing together along the side. I'm sorry. So this is essentially just, we're gonna do Dream Suites. We're gonna enjoy the lovely dream sweetness and all her beautiful towns, which are all amazing. And one of the big things that you should really know is she was so dedicated to Animal Crossing. She loved it. I mean, she had 7 towns. Possibly more, actually. I think she had 8. 7 fully furnished ones at least, though. And she had put so much effort into every single one. And what you might not know is she did start with the Japanese game, which is actually part of how we met. And that's the town we'll be starting with. So, let's see. I'm gonna bring up my lovely handy dandy Dream Suite list. And we're gonna head on over to Arwood. she had bought the game from Japan, despite not knowing Japanese, which I give her a lot of credit for. It's not something I would do, and most people who had actually bought the game did understand it. We had a lot of fun experiences with that, because, you know, she couldn't read what items were, and also she learned a lot of them, she really did. It made things a little more challenging, like when we went to the scavenger hunt, and she couldn't read what items she needed. So we ended up getting every item from each house so she could compare them to her list so we could finish. We still finished. We got medals and everything, but it was just really funny. And it was just such a fun thing. And she would open up her she'd open up her, you know, gates to let everybody in for the events in Japan and all kinds of stuff. And so it was always really nice. She would just have her gates open and people could go ahead and talk to Isabel, and she was always helping people out, and she would always speak her mind, and essentially, you know, if somebody was acting up, she would tell them off. She wouldn't let anybody really boss her around, which was great, because I am a total pussover. I know I am. She was one of the first mods in my streams. She was always telling me how I should just tell people when they're being, like, rude or annoying, and not talking around it. And how, you know, if I spoke more too, I could eventually get used to it. You know, I'm not really used to it this second. I'm not sure if I ever will, but yes, she would. So we're gonna go ahead on to Arwood and take a look at her very first town. And then we still have 6 more after this one. We'll be ending with Farwood, which is the one that she would show every day on her own Twitch. Yeah. And I wish she actually saved more of her recordings, because I'd love to, like, rewatch them. I mean, the first one's there, if people want to rewatch that one too. You can see it on her Twitch. And I wish, you know, they were all there to see. It just kind of makes it even harder. Yes, here we are in Arwood. Do-do-do. She was always really great when it came to decorating things. Like, I tried to work really hard on my town, but I always liked how she managed to have hers look so natural, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, even with all the things she did to it, she still had so many spaces and nice things to look at, and it just made it really friendly and nice. And you can see her themes easily with each town. She really liked flowers. You'll be seeing a lot of flowers as we go through each one. She still has fruits here for when people would visit. I'm gonna see if any villagers are home as well. We're gonna be taking long strolls, I will say, so we'll be talking to everybody and going to every corner. Because I want to make sure that, like, everything is sown to some extent. And hopefully, you know, this will give a good idea of just how much effort she put into every single one of her towns, between having a schedule to, you know, make sure she kept track of them all, and just playing them and keeping them up to date. She really did such a good job with all of them. And though I don't know if I'd ever be able to make so many towns, it really was just, it was super impressive to see her put so much effort into that. But yeah, Rainy gave people all kinds of things when she had extras. It was really great. And feel free to share, anything you have to say about her. It's not just for me to talk. That's part of why I have the chat showing up on the stream today. And so you can say whatever's on your mind. Just, share. I've shared plenty already. And I know I've gotten so many great things because of her, too. In general, as long as you were polite and respectful and not a complete jerk, she was always really nice. And she just cared a lot, especially about Animal Crossing. And I'm actually really sad that we're, gonna have this upcoming mobile game, and then, the possible upcoming console Animal Crossing, and she's not gonna be here to see it, because I bet she could make even more amazing things, and so I'm sad she's not gonna be here for that. Well, hopefully you can still feel motivated to work on it now, Tyler. If anything, just, think of her streams and everything. So this is Stormy's house. And there's a vacuum. She did say he was a temporary worker. I loved when she made this town pink, because it wasn't always pink, just for the record. And as most people probably know, pink is my favorite color. So it was a very exciting thing to me when she ended up making the whole place pink. I actually have, I believe one of the screenshots, too, is me when she first made it pink, visiting. So that was fun. And she let me catalog so many items, which was super helpful. As you can see, there's a lot of fairy tale stuff. This is probably one of my favorites of her towns. I mean, they're all great, but obviously I have a slight bias with the pink ones. And as you can see, she even kept it on theme with the villagers as well. All these are pink and white. Your place is adorable, don't you feel bad? Yes, see, it unfortunately came back from, Remissen, and she wasn't able to defeat it this time, and it stinks. And yeah, we often did, catalog trades when we could. Oh, Nana. It's one of my favorite monkeys. You remember me! Of course I'm enjoying my visit, Nana. I have so many posts about, visiting Rainy's and Rainy coming over to mine, and now I'm, regretting not taking more photos. I tried not to always. And yet, now I'm just kind of, kicking myself for it. And it makes me feel bad. At least you can still technically visit from Dream Suite, but it's not completely the same. We have Japanese sets with 7-Eleven stuff and the stationery things. Her rooms are so cute. Oh, festival themed and plants. I probably have more pictures, though I tried to pick some of the nicest ones. Essentially, the first one is one of the first pictures I took. Well, not the very first, but it was towards the end of my first day. And the second one is us with Zed in his town. And then the last one is just a lovely slideshow of various fun photos. Let's see, the right room. Hopefully that helps. Yay, Christmas! You're even just talking about it. I really wish I could have made a nice Christmas room, because I love Christmas a lot. Her room is just perfect for it. You see, to always replace if she did anything by mistake. She tried to be really careful. So sometimes accidents do happen. Pirate theme. And a cap on, some treasure. I don't know why I keep like holding the button expecting it to like twirl all the way around. It's not gonna do that. And this is all an island theme. Hello, cute little piggy bank. Wonder if you still take money even in dreams. Probably not. Oh. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next house. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good way to let all her followers know. I wish I did. If I think of a good way, I might still try to. Because things are a bit depressing at the moment. And that's really a huge understatement. I keep trying to make myself not sound as sad as I feel. And I'm just doing a terrible job. Regardless. That's an understatement as well, chow. Alright, so let's talk to Dream Rainy. And yeah, it's definitely possible. You just have to work really hard. But you can do it. I mean, if anything, it's hopefully just visiting all her towns today to be a big motivator. I mean, she just kept schedules and plans and ideas, and I might have planned for like 8 months and put my town together fairly quickly, but I don't know if I would have been able to keep doing that. So I just love that she made so many amazing things. And we've sent a message has been sent, but Rainy was pretty private, so I don't think she'll. Well, I don't think she'd have mentioned much to her son, to be honest. But yeah, I did see if Twitch staff might be able to just mention something on her profile at least, though. Just, you know, to let people know for when they check. But I don't know if they'll be able to or not. At the very least, I figured this was like the least I could do. And it's been a long time since I've seen all her towns, so it's kind of nice visiting them again. Though sad, it's really bittersweet, to say the least. On one hand, I'm like enjoying it, on the other hand, I like want to cry, so it's still really nice. And yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna try sending a message or something to them, but for now I'm just at least wanted to do this. Let people know who might pop in, at least, and show off, all the amazing things that Rainy has done. It makes me want to work harder in the next game, too. Teddy bears! And a Rococo room. I love the Rococo furniture. It's my favorite set. Especially in pink. It is best in pink. And I might be a little biased, but I don't care. So we're gonna head upstairs to finish off this house. I'm pretty sure this is the last one, or there might be one more. Gold room, some lucky furniture. It's very shiny in here. That picture does not belong here. Zipper really stands out in this room. Yeah, they brought me a full pink Rococo set. Which I'm still using. Pretty much everything they gave me I still have. Like, I could not bear to get rid of any of it. It's either in my house, or one of the houses, or it's on display somewhere. Or in storage, or something. One house left. Like, it was just so special that they gave me such nice things. Like, I was all excited they were gonna come over and visit and everything, and then they dropped off all this stuff, and I was just in complete shock. I'm also sorry if the air conditioning picks up. It seems to not pick up if I'm talking, but I think it picks up a little bit otherwise, so if you hear a weird noise when I'm being quiet, that's probably the AC. For some reason, it sometimes just gets really loud at random points. This is really nice getting to see all her houses again. I feel like it's been so long since I've been properly in Arwood. Just, from doing all the badge grinding and not really playing much anymore, but sometimes I would still, catch her on her old towns, and we would talk to the best friend menu again, and just say hi, and everything, because other times I would just, message her randomly on Skype and bug her, and she'd respond, and it was always nice. I usually just lurked in her streams if I visited. Mostly because, shy. But it was nice. I'm glad I got to say some. She did a really good job streaming. It's really sad that there won't be more. I would love to see her continue it, future games too, or even more New Leaf Towns, which I could completely see her doing. And for anybody who might be watching this later, even though this is pretty early to say it, but I'll make sure to have all the dream addresses and everything in the descriptions and stuff, and for anybody who's here now, if you just ask, I'll read off the dream address for you, so. You can just let me know if you say, oh, I want to go visit this dream suite right now, and I'll be like, okay, here's the code, and you can go. Though I might say it fast, so, write it down and stuff. Alright, and that finishes up the last mayor house. Well, not mayor house, villager house. We already saw the mayor house. Okay, and of course I'm pretty sure I remember whose house this is. Pico! Pico was actually really close to being on my top 10 villager list for when I was trying to decide which villagers I wanted to move in. I'm still not completely satisfied with 2 of them, but I really like 8 of them. I feel like I would just constantly be arguing with myself about the last 2 though, so... Let's see, let's go see Annalisa. And yeah, I'll make sure to at least stop by the bulletin boards as well. I always forget to mention them, even though I always remember to stop by them on the way out. I don't know why. It's interesting how many of them remember me too. And I usually didn't talk to too many just because I know a lot of people, even though Rainy wasn't, but some people just really didn't like you talking to their villagers because they didn't like seeing you mentioned all the time. So I just usually didn't talk to villagers unless I needed to. Oh, this is a cute area. One of the things that I had really want to do are more like paths like this where they were lined with like bushes and trees. And I just had nowhere to do like a straight path like that, which made me sad. Like that's like the one thing that I wish I could have done with my town that I wasn't able to. Let's head back over here. Let's see. I've pretty much seen all the houses, the campsite, so I'm gonna just stop by the bulletin board. Ta-da! So feel free to visit yourself. As you can see, it's really nice. There's all kinds of nice trees, nice picnic. So I can head on over. Yep, we're gonna head on to the next one. Yes, it was very nice. I don't know if refreshed is the word I'd use, but it was very nice, and it was lovely to see again. Next, we have Bedrock. We're not going in any particular order, I pretty much just randomly did them, other than with R-Wood at the top and Farwood at the bottom. I figured that was appropriate. Input dream address. 5500, 50, 59, and 6941. Yep. Yes, I do. Now we're off to her next town. And here we are. One thing you will see a lot with her towns are lots of nature meant to be put into each one. Flowers, trees, bushes. And definitely much better landscaping than I'm at, because I'm just terrible at landscaping. It is something that I struggle with a lot, so I always envy like towns that have such nice things spread about, because that's just so hard for me. Poor Fred. Alright, let's continue along this way for now. Alright. Hello. Alright, we're gonna head down here next. This is one of those items I really wish I could have used in my town, and just between lack of space and the limit on public works, I couldn't. So I always get excited when I see it. Look how nice this looks. I'll head down to the beach this time too. Butterfly and some purple flowers. First we're gonna stop in this house. Aw, you're even in a Flintstone shirt. I was wondering why I didn't recognize you. Aww. And now off we go to the next one. Down to the beach. Some flowers, a book. It's like a nice little picnic area. So you can relax, sit on the beach and enjoy. Little palm trees. Another little mat. This layout's actually very similar to the one I had wanted originally for my town. We're gonna head back up. Everything is so nice. So we'll start checking out houses. It's actually making me think of the Flintstones. I haven't watched that show in so long. I'm not even sure if Cartoon Network still airs it. Next we have... oh! Well, I suppose only proper to dress the part. It's okay, I know Rainy is totally better than I am at the stuff. And I work really hard to try and make my tent at least even a fraction as nice. Wilma. And that's Wilma and Betty, and Fred's missing. I am guessing this last house will be Barney's. Or maybe somehow it's not. Yes, I was right. Alright, so let's head into Barney's real quick. Poor Fred. Oh, this house is a lot bigger. It's really nice. A fossil room. Poor Dino. Alright, and the upstairs. Aww. This is really cute. And out we go. Let's go back up. Oh, look at your cute little shirt. Kind of now. You just fit perfectly here, Tucker. Hello, fish. I'm guessing, yeah. Look at all the stumps. Now we're gonna cross the bridge. Somebody's there right now. Aww. A bonfire. Larry. All these lovely trees and clovers. Let's see who's next. So many cute hamsters. I really love the hamsters, they're so cute. Flurry is my favorite though. I really hate that you can actually get fake paintings from villagers, because at least you know with red now you can essentially compare them and you can know for sure if they're fake or not, but with villagers it seems to be completely random. I know some people said if you're closer to them, it's less of a chance, but I'm not sure if that's ever been proven or not. I really just love the beach blankets. It makes me wish I did more at my beach. Maybe if we can put furniture and stuff in the next game outside on the beach, I can make it a lot nicer. Don't we have to try it? Apple. So many hamsters. Apple's probably my second favorite hamster, which should surprise nobody. I think most people would expect Apple to be my favorite, but I find the green in her ears really weird. Looks like our final visit has just exited his house. Hi, Lopez! And thus we're finished off with Bedrock and we'll head to the next town. The next town is the other one I'm also super familiar with. So we're gonna head there in a second, as soon as, we get back. Off we go. Oh. 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 Hi everyone. Oh. Thank you everybody for hosting. Oh, I wish this was a happier stream. Good, I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. Yes. Hello. Hi everybody. Hi. And yeah, I saw. Thank you guys for visiting. I managed to catch the latter half, like near the end. Renee had told me, and so I caught it. At least a little bit. Yes, hi everyone. Okay, so, I guess I should explain, the fact that I'm talking and stuff again, since a lot of you just came. Hi again. And yes, you finally hear my voice. So, a good friend of mine, who is also an Animal Crossing streamer, though I met her before she even started streaming Animal Crossing, she sadly passed away, so we're spending today visiting all her dream suites and using Dream Suite to visit all her villages and stuff. It's a nice kind of tribute thing. So we just finished the second one, and we're about to start up the third one. Alright, and this is Floralia. So 4900 2168 0280. Yeah. I figured this was the least I could do, and I hope, it would be a nice thing to try and do today. Yeah, so we still have, let's see, this is the third town, so we still have 4 more to go after this. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys knew her. I'm just gonna type it so you guys can see her full username. But Rainy was just really great, and so this was what we tried to do to try and make a nice thing. And yeah, Floralia I don't know if I spent more time in Arwood or Floralia, but those were definitely the two I spent the most time in. So this is gonna be hard again. So here we are in our third town. Seriously, I can't believe she was able to run so many towns at once. Like, that's something that I don't think I'll ever get over. She just did such a good job with it. And then helping people out on top of it with all of them, and it was so nice. As you can see, we already have a new flower color theme here. Because even she made them, even the seasons and everything would match. She tried to make every single town themed so nicely. And she always did such a great job on it. I'm so nervous, I'm sorry. Yeah, so even the cute clock. I love the clocks in this game. I really wish I could have used more of them. We'll go into that house last, since I want to try and explore a bit more over here first, and then we'll cross the bridge after checking that house. Yeah, hopefully, she's still gonna find a way to play Animal Crossing wherever she is now. I feel like she'd still try. Maybe it's just evident just how much time she put into every single town that she did. I remember talking to her when she was really working on this one a lot, because it was after the English games came out. And it's one thing, when you see Arwood and it's already been so much time has passed and she has built it up, but getting to see it, start from the beginning is a lot different. So let's go ahead back down so we can check out that one house. Alright, and in we go. You're gonna see even themes with the villagers as well. Seriously, I wish I had the level of dedication and stuff to just get everything matching so nicely. I pretty much just went with, what are my favorite things? And that's how my town was born. I like the color pink, and I like water. And these are my favorite villagers. And hopefully it's still nice. I remember seeing the patterns for these sandboxes. That's another thing I wish I had a space for. Instead, I just made a little pond. Which I think still kind of worked, but the sandbox is so nice. And then there's the cute chair, the campsite with the waterfall, a bonfire. Then we have our next villager house. Character villager. Hello there. Don't worry, I am. Also, thank you to everybody who's followed today. I turned off the alerts just to make this a lot nicer. I thought that would take away from the stream. But I do appreciate it, so... And you got to see me say, ugh, you got to God, I stupid... you got to hear me say, thank you personally. So I guess that hopefully works. Yes, we're in our first villager house now. This is the big one. This is one of my favorite items just because of how you can actually read them depending on when you hit it. So, a scrap of yellow paper, it reads, I wish for more friends than I can count. Also, I wish to improve my counting ability. What's this? A scrap of orange paper. It reads, I wish to be a super genius and know all things. Good luck with your own tiny hunts. I haven't tried after the incident. Stupid Curly. Yes, this is the lovely flower room. It's really pretty. It makes. I wish I did more with the flower set. I have like a lot of my flower stuff spread out into various rooms, and I have one naturey room, but this one just makes my nature room feel like terrible. I really like this room. It just feels so pretty. Then we have this cute little bakery room. One of my favorite things with Happy Home Designer is just all the food. I mean, the food is just so nice. I mean, I love the food in, New Leaf too, but they just brought so much in Happy Home Designer. I really hope all of those items will make it back in the next game. I don't even think I could keep track of how many things I have thanks to Rainy. Hello. And to finish it off, we have this lovely room. This would have been way better for numbers than the room I made for that one character in Happy Home Designer. Whee! Oh. Yeah, there's so many great towns. And Rainy has some of my favorites. And seeing her and Shanana and Zed work on their towns is part of what helped inspire me to work on my town so much. Just learning as much as I possibly could and trying to figure out, oh, well, this might look nice, and this could look nice. And then just having them help me essentially put my ideas into fruition right away. It's stuck in my head now after doing that. Morsel! You're so cute. You remind me of one of my favorite Harvest Moon bachelors. You have the same hair and expression. Though your house just does not match you at all, I swear. Hello. My favorite alligator. Now I always argue with people. Do people pronounce her name Gail or Gaily? I have heard both. I don't actually know which is correct. I tend to switch between the two. But she's adorable and I don't really care. Like I said, she's one of my favorites, so... Beats closed. Beats closed. Oops. I'm terrible. Let's see, Stitch. Hi. It's a cute beach. Here's a Long Beach. I wonder what's buried there. I'm not gonna dig anything up though. I want to try and keep everything as is. And this reaches the end of the beach that we can see. Though there's obviously a lot more flowers over there. Back up the ramp we go. I know we could have went up the other one, but I want to make sure we don't miss anything. I love the geyser. It's so cute. Yes, you did. You're another one where I don't understand the messy house. And there goes the air conditioner. Alright, let's check into the next house. I'm not sure how many pictures I have of her with her in this town. Now we're gonna be, you know, this house. Hello there, with your funny hair. More of these. What's this? A scrap of gold-colored paper. It reads, I wish to be the mayor / boss / big kahuna of everywhere. You would wish that, Mr. Surfer Guy. You would. Mermaid set. This is like one of my other top favorite sets. I consider about this and the Pink Rococo set apologies for the mess of the princess set. But the mermaid set is essentially my favorite colors combined together. And I love like ocean motifs and seashells, and so it's perfect. We're gonna head back now. Thank you again to all the follows. There's so many. This is a very global room. This is another room where I had an idea for, but I wasn't able to really pull something off. But just like a real travel-y room where you got to show all the different souvenirs and other cool things. Maybe if we can do a lot more next game, I think it'd be fun. Instead, I kind of turned it into my little model room in the museum, but maybe one day. Now, off to the right. This is the fish room, and even though there's some cute items in the just pretend that I said that right. Even though there's some nice items in it, I don't think it's even close to how nice the mermaid set is. treasure! Pirate rooms are always fun. There's so many cool items in it. Aww. This actually looks really nice. It's very beachy. All the suits and everything. The island in the middle of an island. I'm gonna try and do a written version today too. You would not be home, Draco, really? You know? We'll have to see if we can find him. Looks like Gwen is out too. As I was saying. I'm gonna try and do a written version with some screenshots and stuff. After the stream, so. Hello. I had fun with her room and Happy Home Designer. Hello. Aurora. Into the house we go. I'll admit this was not what I expected for the first room. It's all the Halloween stuff. I'm not sure if I have like any of the Halloween stuff really displayed. I think I have the wall lamp, some of the candy, and maybe some of the pumpkins, but that's it. The messy set. I'm pretty sure I don't actually have any of the messy set out. But these are little items or some of my favorite things that you can get from the Thanksgiving event, the Harvest Festival. I just think they're really cute, and I love when you can like use the little bonus items from the events. And here are all the pumpkins that I was talking about. I found the pumpkin heads cute. This is like a witchy room. Dun dun dun. What? Okay, now I'm gonna go downstairs. Hello. Right. This is a bunch of the event stuff. Animal Crossing gives out so many items. I've actually never seen it opened. Like, it's just most people I know usually don't open it. That's actually really cool. I didn't even know you could open it. Obviously, I need to interact with items more often. A scrap of yellow paper. It reads, I wish to be really, really, really famous. Like Gracie famous. mushroom set. Okay, we're on to the next area. There's the cute rock. Well, here, let's go ahead and take a close look at the rock. This is one of those weird items that most people don't really see, but I actually really like it. I have one in my town too. I just find it really cute. There's the lighthouse. Meanwhile, I still have not found Drago. Darn you, Drago. I just want. Oh, you're back! Yay! She made sure to play pretty much all of her town still. Oh, sure, you forget me now. I see how it is. But it's okay, you're still adorable and I love you. This is up here, so we're gonna head on over to our next town, the fourth one on the list. I just really love how she did all the buses and flowers. I don't know why the stream is having issues. It's still fine on my end. Bad stream. It doesn't say any frames are dropped either, so that means it's probably on Twitch's end. Darn it. Let's see, I'm gonna just... Oops. 1 second. Oh. Here we go. Alright, hopefully it's okay now. Like I said, it's not showing anything dropped, but at the very least, yeah, I think I might know what might be causing some issues though, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Hopefully it's okay now. At the very least, like I said, I am gonna do a written version too, so if any good parts got chopped out, hopefully people can still see it that way. Alright, for now we will head to the next town. Hopefully the recording isn't messed up, that would stink. I'm glad that seems to be working now, but yeah, try refreshing if it's still being iffy. It's because I can't figure out what might be the issue. Did you try refreshing it? And also keep in mind that most phones and tablets will usually be delayed compared to a PC. okay? Of course. So here's the next one. Alright, next is Harmonie. So we have 4100 2976 5508. Yes, it does. Yes, I do. Alright. And now we're in Harmonie. I wish I knew what the problem was. It's like I said, since it's not saying any dropped frames, I'm not really sure. Hopefully, at least when it gets uploaded to YouTube, it'll be okay. I'll probably make a note on the video that it might have some issues. But yes, as you can see, this town is very blue. Hello? I remember this town. So now we have the cabin furniture. I feel like I use this furniture a lot more in Happy Home Designer than I ever really used in New Leaf. And I'm glad it's working now. I'm sad that most of Floralia might be knocked out though. We'll try and at least upload fun pictures and stuff. Let me go ahead and... There we go. Hello. The birthday stuff. I really love the birthday things. I mean, the hat's a bit weird, as is the glasses, but they're still cute. I love the cake and the little happy birthday sign, though. And the table. And the sign. And the wallpaper. Just to the right. Some plants. And a lovely telescope looking out. Since there aren't any more dropped frames, it can't just be my end. But it's a bit weird. This outfit is one of my favorites, but I never wear it. But I actually have a cute little figure in a pink version of it. I wish there was a pink version of it, that'd be really cute. All the various clothes. And Santa's bag. I just wish I knew why it kept buffering, because it's not saying dropped frames, which means it's probably something on Twitch's end. And the stream is running fine on my PC, so it's really weird. It could be a quality thing, maybe, because I don't have quality settings, but it's hard for me to tell. And since no more have dropped, I genuinely don't know what might still be causing it. gonna go ahead and turn the mic off for now, just because it's probably gonna sound even worse. So I'm not sure what the problem is. But yeah, I'll try and turn this back on for now. Since I did say I would try and talk during the stream, considering. So I'm gonna still do my best. I've been better. Today's a bit, well, the last few days really. I'm trying to stay happy, but it's hard right now. I hope you're doing well though. Hello there. Now I have the song stuck in my head, thanks. I'm not sure what causes streams to pause like that randomly. Like, I've had that happen before in the past. This just seems really random. Where a stream will just like pause. Usually it happens because you end up switching from it, but I'm not really sure. Don't worry, I am. As long as it records fine, I'm happy. And as long as most people still get to see a good amount of it. And also we'll hopefully be finding a way to let all her followers know too, so. Looks like Sky is home now, so we'll check out her house. Gonna head over to Bridge. I find this clock really interesting because not too many people use it because it looks kind of plain compared to the other two. And you know, the fairy tale one has a soldier pop out, and the Zen one has, like, you know, it's also similar to a cuckoo clock. But this one actually has like a rainbow strike through in the middle panel, where it's like blank and I can walk through. Which I think is really cool, but you don't see it too often. Unfortunately, it's not close to an hour, so I'm not gonna stay here the whole time, but it's really nice. Like, I would have loved to have one of these clock in my town. I wanted a lot of public works in my town. Yeah, this one uses a lot of modern furniture. I really hated they split up Booker and Copper. I think that was dumb. Because I really love both of them, and I had to pick. And I actually wanted this one, but I decided that I would go with Booker over Copper. And regardless, I am still upset about it. I just don't really like that they split them up. I don't think that's a weird decision. Be like, you can only have Mabel or Sable, but you cannot have both. No, that makes no sense. It's the Able sisters. You can't break up a team. That's wrong. Or Timmy and Tommy split off. And no, that's also wrong. You're not allowed to do that. So I don't know why they thought that was okay. The blues look so nice together. Another item I wanted in my town but could not. Topiaries. Okay, there we go. Alright, Cherry with a Y is the dog, and Cherry with one R and an I is the bear. Just so everybody knows, there are two Cherries. So I guess one you can technically pronounce Seri, but I don't. I pronounce it Cherry. But yeah, Cherry with the Y is the punk pink dog. And Cherry with an I and one R is the pink bear. As you can see, my extensive villager knowledge carries on. See you. Yeah, see, generally had a similar theme for each season, but managed to use a lot of different colors and paths to make each one unique, and also blend in the villagers as well. Like, even though you can see a lot of similarities in what she liked to do, she managed to make each one different, which is really nice. I like boat cherries, just for the record. None of my villagers wear the outfits I have out because they're all dresses and they only wear tops now. So I feel like it's an oversight, but oh well. So many cute fluffy sheep. It's gonna finish off the houses. Is he home? Yes. I think it'd be nice if we could give them accessories again. There's a lot of stuff that I'm really hoping for the next Animal Crossing game. I'm not sure what I would give everybody. Definitely cute hats, though. Alright, we're gonna head back over to the tree, and then we're on to our next visit. So that was the fort towns. We're a bit over halfway. Next up is going to be Orbit. I have like 8 personal favorites, maybe 7 if I really try hard to narrow it down. I can't get it smaller than that. Alright, so Orbit stream address is 4000 5313 6037. No! Don't say that! Don't say Orbit's not available. Hold on, let's see if I can find a version of it from the town name. Don't expect there to be multiple ones. Well, at least try. But yes, he ran a lot of towns. Let's see. There's actually less orbits than I expected there to be. Though it might just not be showing very many, it's really hard to tell. But here we go. Orbit with Elroy. There we go. So glad we found it. Hopefully I just typoed writing it down then. But we found it, so yay. So considering the name, I'm expecting this to be in conjunction with Bedrock. I like Jetsons too. Yeah, it was 6027, not 6037. But thankfully it's still here, otherwise I was going to be really upset. Welcome to the world of dreams. Right now you are living a dream of the world. I will admit I'm actually surprised not many people used Orbit as a town name. Here, let's see. Okay, here we are. We're gonna start over here. I am only visiting a friend's towns today. And Dream Suite. This is a special stream, so which is also why I'm talking. But I'm not accepting other dream addresses or anything today. Eric's one of my favorite of the male deers. I believe Bruce is the one for my favorite of the male ones. Well, Diana is my favorite of the female ones. Hello. Mira. I guess you can say it that way. I'm gonna go up. We'll just do a circle around. Oh, Wendell's here. I'm not gonna talk to him, but it's nice to know that he's here. Doesn't look like anybody's home. Hello. So it's gonna have a bunch of futuristic stuff. One of the things I really want there to be is recolors for the wallpaper and flooring. Because then you'll use all the colors for a set. And it won't have matching wallpaper and flooring because they're a completely different color. It'd be nice to have more colors of certain flowers too. Though I'm happy with my flower choice. I think the only ones that can't be pink are violets. There might be another one, but off the top of my head, I think that's the only one. I forgot there was even this kind of item. Little exercise bike. It's really hard to keep track of all the items in the game. Robot stuff. Telescope. into stuff in general. Now we're gonna head upstairs. More space stuff. I always found the command things really cool, even though I didn't really use them myself. Check if he's outside first, then we'll head into the next house. There you are. I knew it was gonna be Judy. Oh, my air conditioning. There's not much I can do. I can't seem to adjust it enough where it won't pick it up from time to time. Polka dot furniture. It's so cute and pink. Then we have the fruit series. Princess set, two of the nice items in it. In general, see it always focused on the outside first. It's still nice seeing how much he managed to still get done with the inside as well. It makes me sad that you can't actually win anything from this crane game. Doesn't even try. Just drops it immediately. We're heading back down. I'm just gonna leave that there. Finally upstairs. I actually really like this item. I just liked all the water moving around in it. I think it's really pretty. This especially is one of my favorite of the Zodiac items. This is technically mine, but it's just kind of... The table, I mean, not the scale on top of it, that's a different one. The harp's also pretty nice. Rosie. Rosie's one of my favorite cats. Lolly is probably my most favorite cat, though. Guess you weren't planning to move. Or we're just moving in. Could go either way. Look at the traffic light. No. Well, I can't walk now. So well, I guess we'll go this way. Well, no, I want to save that way for last. So, oh, we can go now. There's... Oh. Ow! Just ignore that sound of me hitting my hand on my desk. Gala's one of my favorite pigs. I love the piggy banks in her house. Hello. Freya is one of my favorite wolves. Alright, we're gonna head on up. I must have just missed it. Now we're gonna go ahead and go across the bridge and see so many flowers. It's very similar to my own town layout. Yes, it's nice spots. Down here is the beach. I really love the pink lilies in this game. They're so pretty. Definitely my favorite of the new flowers. That finishes up over here. Next up we have Scarboro. It's the second to last one for today. Oh, well, the second to last one of Rainy's towns. At least, you know, furnace towns. She also had her weeding town. Yes, I did. Yes, please. Alright. 4,000. 5278. 3,800. I was really worried I was gonna mess up again. Yes, I would. And here we are. I love the fountain so much. Yeah, no matter what town it is, he always managed to make it so nice and interesting. And also lots of fruit. There's even a rainbow. Let's go back over here to look at these houses and then we'll get to those. That's a cute catchphrase. I really like the Alpine wallpaper. It's a teddy bear picnic. That's adorable. I'm gonna have to go listen to that later. A very international room. Everything matches so well. Green set. more flower series. This one looks just as nice as the other one. This is still my favorite of the flower items. It's so cute. Now we're gonna head on up. Messy furniture set. And also a chocolate heart and some chocolate cake. Hello. Again. Of course, gonna save the print for last. So now we're gonna head back to where we were. Birdwing butterfly. We'll start with here. In general, most people prefer to lurk. And everybody's named after spices. So next time, describe the chat a bit with a different word, please. Bushes. Oh, well, I just said hello to you, so I think I'm good. Pink houses. That'd be cool if we can choose the starting color of the tent. Flora! I'm still sad I couldn't fit you into my town. I love flamingos. Your town was one of my favorite to do in Happy Home Designer. And yeah, some people do keep them forever for their town. To add to the look of it. Aw, it's okay, Rosemary. You can't keep it if you're the mayor. If you want to do most mayor stuff, like a lot of things will be locked. But if you make any other characters, you actually can. I mean, you still could as a mayor, but it would really lock progression because some stuff actually requires you to have upgraded your house for the first time to unlock it, so it's not something you may want to do, though. But any other character is free for that. Scarecrow. That's one item you don't see used too often. I feel like Zelle's usually pretty popular. This is a cute room. You have a cute house bed. Though your catchphrase isn't as cute. I fully upgraded all my characters' rooms, and I really enjoyed doing that and decorating them, but it's up to you and how you want the houses to look, I guess, in your actual town. It's a good place for Rossetti. I don't know what statue I like more. Speaking of which, that statue's changed up in Happy Home Designer, and I still can't decide if I like the original more or the new one. I wonder if they'll include both, or it'll be replaced in the next game, or just keep the old one. Little school. Hello. Hi, Spork. Honestly, seeing their houses like in New Leaf after having done their Happy Home Designer rooms really says a lot to me now about like their personalities and stuff. And like what they were probably going for with their tiny houses. I always wished I had more room to have done like a cute camping area like this. With the log and the bonfire and everything else. And I've had a mic, I just don't usually use it. I don't really like commentating much, but this was a special exception. Special exception. Hello, Scoot. Unka. A lot of people like her, but she's actually not really one of my favorite cats. My husband has her in his town now, so. I always get caught on bushes. I do hope you can place like more bushes in conjunction to each other in the next game though, and not be limited like, oh no, there are too many bushes together, now one is going to die randomly and you lose that bush. Maybe I just want to have a nice line of bushes game. Why must you take away my creativity? So anyway, that goes ahead and that finishes up Scarboro, and so we're gonna be heading out and then heading to the final town. So the final town on our list is Farwood. If you watched any of Rainy's streams, you'll know that was the town she was streaming every day, a day in the town as he worked on it. The last day I played was in February. She still has her very first stream up. That's saved. Unfortunately, the others are not. But you can at least see, you know, how she finished it. So, that's where we'll also be ending off. Just felt right to do her first town first and her most recent town last. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to it. And I believe that's Ozzy that you're talking about, JP. Alright, here we go. 4100. 5827. 6898. And that's where we want to go. So Farwoods. I'm honestly surprised I remember so many of them, considering there's over 300 of them. And that's just like currently in game, not even all the ones that have been removed. You're banned for making me laugh now, big guy. The backflips just for changing any kind of clothes, that was really funny. And here we are in Farwoods. There's still a lot he was working on with this town too. And yeah, there's over 300 villagers. The log with the bonfire. This isn't a happy home dinner, you can only sit one way. The campsite. I just love little campy areas. The totem. I'm not gonna go over the bridge just yet, but I want to make sure we see everything. I think it's obvious which areas are more completed than others too. Your saying sucks, Pecan. One of the things I really want in a future Animal Crossing game is more fireplaces. I use this fireplace so often, and so many times it doesn't even match, and I just don't care because fireplace. So I'd love, like, alternate colors of it, or just even new fireplaces in general. Strawberry outfit. Yeah, a marble fireplace would be great. Like an old-styled Victorian or a Rococo-styled one. All the marble engraved and everything. Flowers. And here she is. Here, I'll talk to you first. Hello. I'd say, well, I kind of like the appearance of the rag stuff. I kind of hate how you earned it. I'm not very fond of playing Halloween on Animal Crossing. I still think the pumpkins look so nice lined up together. Sweet stuff. I love these items. Actually, I think the flooring could be better and the wallpaper is just okay, but some of the items in there are just really cute. Just the plain cookie things could be a lot better in my opinion. So many extra pirate things. The wedding cake. I don't know, I just like running on this floor. It is supposed to be waves, but it's always looked like waves to me. Reminds me more of when I win solitaire on the computer and then all the cards are falling. Just nicer colors. Head on up. many birds. I love how nice some of the flowers look together. As much as I like my giant fountain of pink flowers, sometimes I wonder if I should change it up a bit with some different colors. But then I have my rainbow garden, so I'm okay with it. But they always tend to look nice. I might do like color sections in the next game maybe. But I do really love my pink flowers. This house is very cute. Hi, Teddy. Teddy's adorable. I really like his house. And he's one of my favorite bears. Windmill in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick stop over here. As you can see, her last update was in early February. And see, stopped playing it the end of February, so it was thanks to her so many pink hydrangea bushes. Look at the cute little stumps and logs and mushrooms. This is adorable. Now for my favorite frog, Puddles. Okay. This is another item where I would have liked to have had a chance to use it. There's so many cute public works in the game. I guess, yep, Hazel's house. Alright, we only have a few houses left and it'll finish up Farwoods. If they increase it, I might use them. But otherwise I'm probably gonna end up just recreating my New Leaf town. Just making it like a more improved version. And hoping I can do some of the few things I wasn't able to do in Pink Sea. Especially using the proper A, that'll be a nice change. But I just love my town New Leaf so much I couldn't really redo it. And my second favorite female deer, Fauna. Maple! I love Maple. She's one of my top favorite villagers. Yep, that finishes up Farwoods. And with that, we've seen all 7 towns today. So we're gonna head back home. Okay. Thank you, Edie. And with that, we have seen all 7 of Rainy's nice setup towns. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's not like my usual Animal Crossing streams, and it's a little bittersweet. But I hope you still enjoyed it anyway. Gonna go ahead and end it off here. And, you know, if you have Animal Crossing, try and visit Rainy's towns. I think you'd appreciate that. And I don't really have too much more to say, but like I said, thank you again for watching. The next Animal Crossing won't really be the same without her, so I hope you guys enjoy seeing her towns.